Shot, let's begin. Shuukai Juutakuchi, Ugly Residential Area by Ayumi Notori. Translated and uploaded by SciFlixScanned and Adnan ModDK1. Warning, this is not recommended for those who do not like scary stories. So let's begin, everybody. All of this. Let's begin, everybody. Nobody, not even the police, believe me. But I swear, it's true. My wife and kids were attacked by ghosts. I know what I'm saying doesn't make any sense, but it's all true. I believe you. I'm an exorcist. If the job involves ghosts, leave it to me. Reach! But don't mistake me for some benevolent person. Whether the exorcism is successful or not, I need to make sure that I fully get paid for the job. That's okay, right? Yes, I'll pay no matter the cost. Oh, it's a girl. In that case, calm down. Please, explain what happened in a way I can easily understand. Okay, I'm just an ordinary office worker you could find anywhere. I have a wife, a son in middle school, and a daughter in elementary school. My wife was pregnant, and her family was growing, so we took this opportunity to move from an apartment into a bigger house. The house we moved into was on a mountain they had cleared to build a new residential area. We decided to move there since it was close to our old apartment. Around that time, strange things began to happen. The first one to go crazy was my daughter. What's wrong, Monami? What are you looking at? Daddy, look over there. Is it a bug or something? There's a man. There's a man watching us. There was nothing in the direction she was pointing towards. It was kind of creepy, at least at the time. The only thing I could do was try to comfort my scared daughter. After a few days passed... Mom, Nanami's being creepy. She keeps saying there's a woman on my ceiling. It's so annoying. My daughter's comments kept getting worse. We took her to a children's support center to see a psychiatrist, get some advice on what to do. But we were told there was no solution, that all we could do was observe her condition. Something like this has never happened before. Hey, what if we just moved houses? I asked online for advice on Monami's situation. It looks like she's around the age where children see ghosts, so I'm wondering, maybe there are ghosts in this house. But this is from the advice from the internet. It has no credibility. There's no way things like ghosts actually exist. It's not like there's some unnatural phenomenon or anything like that happening. Plus, we still have the loan for the house. For now, let's go check on her. Come on. After that, we bought a charm for her protection and went to a shrine to pray and ward off evil spirits. Still, nothing changed with my daughter. There are a lot of hands. Daddy, please, don't leave me alone. It's all right. Daddy's right here, isn't he? I was worried about her, but I was so busy with work and my wife's pregnancy. I neglected my daughter. Then one night my wife started suddenly bleeding. I had no choice but to take her to the hospital. Ryosuke, I'm taking Mom to the hospital. Take care of Minami in the house while we're gone. But Dad, I don't want to be alone with just Monami. I wouldn't say the two were especially close as siblings, but if anything, my son is creeped out because his sister kept saying strange things. Ryosuke, we're having a hard time since Mom is pregnant. Remember you promised to look after Monami instead of Mom? Could you please try your hardest? My son reluctantly followed my instructions. Who would have thought that something like that would actually happen? Go to your room on the second floor and sleep. No, I can't go there by myself. The hand will grab me. I told you to stop it. Damn you. You completely lost it. Don't you understand that you're causing a lot of trouble in our family? Shit. You think crying will solve the problem? Just go to the second floor. I don't wanna. There's no one else in this damn house. Please, come look too, Ryosuke. My room's on the second floor and the first floor. No, don't make me go alone. Don't go. Huh? Thud. Roll. You liar. He said no one was there. Okay, I'm not going to scream because, why am I going to scream? While my wife was suffering through a stillbirth, I received a call from the police about the death of my daughter. Please help! My sister's neck! Apparently, my son had cried out to the neighbors to call the police. Only my son really knew what happened. Neither the police nor the doctor could tell what my daughter's cause of death was. The case remains unsolved. During the investigation, the police were attacked multiple times by unexpected accidents. We weren't allowed to go in that house. We went back to our old apartment. My wife and son somehow managed to make it out alive. But my son had already... Ryosuke! No way! No! Manami is angry! He had gone completely mad. Ryosuke, Manami isn't here anymore. You're lying! She's always right next to me! I didn't stay with her. That's why she's angry and wants to kill me. Like I said earlier, we should have moved out of the house sooner. Manami was right. There was something there in that house. A ghost or something like that. That can't be right. Things like ghosts don't. No! Mom's right. There was a ghost. Ryosuke, weren't you sleeping in your room? Manami was murdered by a ghost. After Manami became a ghost, she stayed by my side. She keeps saying, I'm coming back. I'm coming back to our place. What Ryosuke said was difficult to understand. I was terrified. But then, a few days later... It's alive. It has to be. My wife was suddenly pregnant. Let's see. I haven't been with anyone else. I know. It happened without the usual means of conception. We were so afraid and quickly went to the hospital. I regret to inform you that there are no signs of an ongoing pregnancy in your stomach. It's called a phantom pregnancy. Your wife believes she's pregnant, but isn't. You have to be lying. I felt a kick in my stomach. Please, cut my stomach open and remove what's inside. I beg you. All the hospitals we went to kept saying the same thing, that there was nothing they could do. I'm not lying. There really is something there. Something. It's Manami. Didn't she say she was coming back? Stop it, Ryosuke! Manami's already gone! She's here! Even I didn't believe that ghosts existed. I told you already. Manami's always here. Manami is dead because we didn't believe her. No! No! Gosh. Manami? Ryosuke. Manami. Sorry, Manami. You came back to kill me, didn't you? Ryosuke? Is it Really? You? Nanami? You? What are you? I lost consciousness and couldn't remember what happened after that. When I woke up, for some reason I was in the living room of that house and I thought that maybe it was all just a nightmare. It was infested with ghosts, tearing my family apart into pieces, as if they were playing with toys. Before I realized it, the inside of the house looked just as Monami had described. It was completely infested with ghosts. I was scared, so I ran away from that house and just kept running. By the time I had realized what was happening, my family had already gone insane. And I found myself back at that damned house. The house kept happening. This kept happening over and over and over. Once I realized that I'd end up back at that house no matter how much I ran, I gave up. I tried to go wherever I could reach. The police, the hospitals, and ask for help, knowing that I might sound crazy. Ghost? Ghost? Help me. Nobody would listen to what I had to say.
So, what you're saying is that I'm the only one willing to hear you out. I understand it, and I'm headed towards your location.
Thank you so much. I'm at...
No need to tell me. I'm here. Sorry for being late. I was busy with another job. Your story sounded similar to unnatural death incidents I've looked into before. I later realized that it happened here. Well then, I'll explain your current situation and what will happen from now on. Let's start with you. It happened 5 years ago. In the apartment you and your family lived in, the unnatural death incident. Your wife died from something tearing in through the inside of her stomach. Your son died from asphyxiation due to an unknown cause. And you used a knife to slit your neck and commit suicide. You mentioned that you called the police and hospitals for help, but they wouldn't listen to what you were saying. It's not that they weren't listening to you. They just couldn't hear your voice. You're already dead. You're a ghost.
I'm a ghost?
Your family died 5 years ago and became ghosts. But it seems that even after becoming ghosts, you're all still trapped in this house. Because of the spirits on this land, you and your family became possessed. The spirit that came out of your wife's stomach, the spirit that your daughter saw, that is what possessed them. Because of my spiritual power, I know that all these spirits are people who passed away from an epidemic. To build this residential area, they cleared the mountain here. But a long time ago, an epidemic infested the miserable village in this mountain. They searched for salvation under harsh conditions, and as a result, people were offered a sacrifice to a non-existent god. By pure coincidence, one of the villagers was cured. Assuming that this god would save them, they kept sacrificing people. The villagers kept killing more people. But in the end, all the villagers died during the epidemic. Still, even after death, the villagers held on to their beliefs that by offering sacrifices to their non-existent god, they will all surely be revived. After the residential area was built here, there were many unnatural incidents that occurred. I'm sure it's because the spirits were searching for more people to sacrifice. Your family ended up moving here after they built the residential area.
That's enough. I don't care about what's happened with the spirit anymore. After all, I'm safe now. You're going to save my family, since you're an incredible person, right?
That's impossible. Your family's already dead. Accept your death and rest in peace.
That can't be. Please, save us. Undo it all. We haven't done anything. All we did was live a normal life.
That's right. You didn't do anything. Even when your daughter complained about seeing ghosts, even though your wife was frightened and asked you to move, you didn't. Your situation now is a result of your own decisions. The fee will be $3 million. Will you be able to pay that?
What?
I did confirm with you earlier that I fully get paid for the job. I wouldn't do any more work if there was no pay.
Stop joking. Stop joking around. You didn't save me. I don't have the money to pay you.
Is that so? I understand. While you suffer, I'll be waiting for you to ask me to save you once again. In that case, you and your family will stay here and be possessed by a spirit.
I'm so sorry. I'll pay as much as you want. I'll give you my credit card. The PIN number is 1206, so please, save us from our suffering.
Come with me. Ooh, oh.
Save me, Daddy. Darling, Monami, Ryosuke.
It hurts so bad.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Halt. I exorcised the spirits that possessed you. Everything should be fine now.
Monami, it's okay. It's all over now. Darling, Ryosuke, your suffering is over now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is everything okay now, Daddy? Yeah, the painful things are gone. So, you could sleep peacefully now. Daddy, let's all go to heaven together. Stay away!
Several days later in that residence, the body of an exorcist who died from an unnatural cause was discovered. The residence still exists today as a stigmatized property, searching for new tenants. The hungry doorway awaits a sacrifice. The end.
Huh. I will say that the horror vibes, I think, are really good with this one. I really was enjoying this. I thought it was sufficiently creepy throughout pretty much the entire thing. I'm like, oh, okay. And then the misdirection of, like, this person, like, being like, hey, I'm an exorcist, I'll help you. You know? And then she was, like, going around, and I was really invested in this story, too. It was like, okay, boom, it's scary, you can't believe it, the faces are well drawn. It reminds me a lot of the Attack on Titan art style, too. That little bit of it's a little more polished, I would say, as weird as that sounds. Because a lot of the Attack on Titan art style is a little unpolished and scraggly, but this seems more polished, but with the same faces that are a little bit scarier and uneasy. And they do really well with all the shading and the lighting. Like, it does a lot of work. I mean, look at this stuff. It's kind of incredible how scary and creepy this is. It's really well done as a horror manga. And then for them to give us like less hope, like, okay, you did this, you're responsible, here, pay me. The credit card being open for 3 years might be the most unrealistic thing, you know. And I'm sure they would have shut down his credit or something. And then like this, with the like little help of this being here, okay, and then they're gonna go to heaven, right? Boom, killed them all there. Is everything okay now? Daddy, let's all go. But then, you know, this little thing kills her. I was a little disappointed by that, to be honest. I thought it was going to be that this thing
was like, oh, it was the exorcist all along, still doing another way to torture them, rather than the actual exorcist, doing whatever. But this person like accepted their fate, right? So, um, and I'm having a little trouble determining if that was the guy, but I guess it was, right? Because he has to get tortured too. Um, yeah. I mean, I think it's purposefully kind of unsatisfying. It's like when you go into the horror movie and then the villain wins in the end. Um, and like, yeah, I get it. That's scary. And this is a one shot. There does need to be continuation. And, sometimes the good guy doesn't always win. The fact that this was still there is interesting. Right? Like, ooh, what's going to come in later? I don't need a sequel, but if they tried to make a series of this, I don't know. I guess I might read it. I would just need for them to win, right? Um, yeah, because I mean, look at this art. It's creepy. It's well paced. It's done great. I don't even know. I'm like, well, maybe because if it ended here, when it was here, I thought it was like, okay, she's gonna go and kill it, but then I'm like, oh no. Um, yeah, I mean, even look at this, right? It's beautiful. It's well done. It's well drawn. The pacing is good. The like different supernatural events, whatever this thing is. Look at this face. It reminds me of Fire Punch too. The art. I mean, this is just a talented artist. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I think this was good. Like, that's really the thing is like the creepy daughter not realizing the son being a little unhinged. He looked like Levi at certain points to me. Look at that face, right? And then him being not responsible, and then boom. Ooh, it just kept building. I mean, look at this creepy image. It's all so good. Then the daughter having a phantom, or the mom having a phantom pregnancy, and then they went and killed her all. And I guess, capitalism is the ultimate villain in here because they're like, hey, could you just move? And she's like, sorry, I got a mortgage payment, which fair enough, right? He had a mortgage payment. It'd be very difficult to let go, but yeah, and then him not believing stuff from the inner. I think he acted very reasonably, for sure. And that's what I could say. Is like this guy didn't feel stupid. And I think that's part of what made this even creepier, right? It's like, okay, your daughter says she sees ghosts, sure, why not? Like maybe you'd ignore that at first there. Going paranoid, but you see the condition worsening. Okay, you want to move, but wait, you still have bills to pay. You can't afford to move back. I could see that, right? And then, okay, then they move to the open, but that's just because again the mom, or because of the police investigation, right? I'm surprised they didn't suspect the kid. And that's another thing. If this was longer, maybe you could have played more on a who done it. Was it the brother actually that was doing it? Was it the dad who did it? And him like committing suicide and being a ghost. I think that's a reasonable enough twist that has enough viability, right? It's like, okay, he woke up, he did this, he's going an endless chain of suffering, and that's unfortunate because he's just a dude. Let's see what happened here. Ryota killed his brother. Don't know anything about this one, but it looks like they're officially getting published. And geez, it looks like there's like a little kid who dies in this or something. And I mean, hey, it's getting published, so horror and I guess that type of stuff. Yeah, um, it's well done. As weird as that sounds, that's kind of the hard thing to say about this is that I was impressed with the art. I'm glad that they got recognized, they got published. It being unsatisfying in the end, or I guess horrific, was part of the horror genre sometimes, it gave me false hope, it twisted it a number of times, it made me think throughout the whole thing of the other possibilities. Ooh, it's just good. So, yeah, with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.